Hello. Merry Christmas. How y'all doing? Hope you're doing all right. Doing good here. Here for another day, another holiday, another Christmas. It's always good. No matter what's going on, it's good to know we make it another day. Who loves Christmas? I love Christmas. Always loved Christmas. Good years I loved Christmas. Bad years I loved Christmas. And it's probably just because it was such a big holiday to my mother. My mother, she went all out with Christmas. Even though we were poor and we didn't always have a bunch of presents under the tree, Mom was very handy and crafty, and she decorated, and over her life she collected all these other decorations and figures and little buildings. And by the time it come to where, before Mom passed away, she had a whole village she had set up, like on a tabletop of all these different Christmas houses, and she had a whole village. It was beautiful. Tree fully decorated. I mean, she loved Christmas. And so, of course, I grew up with that, and I love it too. And the thing comes with Christmas time are Christmas movies. I love Christmas movies. I do. Even the ones that sit there and make my eyeballs leak because they're so sappy and warm and all that. And I love them. I always have. Old ones, new ones. I'll watch a Hallmark movie. I don't care. Call me a girl if you want. I am secure enough in my masculinity that I'll admit I'll watch a Hallmark Christmas movie and I might even cry some. But the thing with watching the Christmas movies is, and just the Christmas time in general, you hear a lot of phrases and sayings and a lot of questions and a lot of naysayers too, and it just got me thinking about some of them. You hear the reason for the season, or what Christmas means to you, and I even heard somebody say, and this was on a TV show or a movie or something, and they questioned the one guy, like, well, why does he celebrate Christmas? He's Muslim. And he's like, oh, I don't celebrate the religious Christmas. I celebrate the gift-giving Christmas and the party Christmas. And that just, I don't know, it really hit me. It got me to feeling bothered. And then you got the people who want to come and tell you that Christmas is a pagan holiday, or it started as a pagan holiday because of Saturnalia and all of that stuff, and it's so misguided, very misguided. I mean, let's address the first thing first. What is Christmas? Christmas is the celebration of the birth of Jesus. It's Christ Mass. It's a Mass for Christ. Christ as in the Anointed One, as in the Messiah. That's the origins of that word, or Messiah. Son of God sent to save us. And of course, Mass is like a gathering. Like a Eucharist. A service. So this is the Mass for Christ. That's the etymology of the word Christmas. So there is no celebrating Christmas without it being about Jesus. If it's not about Jesus, you're not celebrating Christmas. That's just hands down. If your celebration of Christmas has nothing to do with Christ, you're having a holiday celebration, but it's not Christmas. There's no way to, and this is technical, you cannot technically celebrate a non-religious Christmas because it's not Christmas. It is based on the religious belief of Jesus being the Son of God, being our Messiah, and we're celebrating the birth of Christ. So that right there, there's no such thing as a non-religious Christmas. You're just celebrating gift-giving time and off work and togetherness, which there's nothing wrong with celebrating love and togetherness. But you're not celebrating Christmas if you don't believe in Jesus. It's just not possible. Now, as far as people are saying it was originally a pagan holiday, or Jesus wasn't born in winter. Okay, first of all, no, he wasn't born in winter. But it was not originally a pagan holiday. They chose the time of a pagan holiday to celebrate Christmas. And yeah, and some of our stuff that we use, it was borrowed from other traditions and cultures. But that's like saying if your child was born on January 15th, you can't celebrate your child's birthday because it's really Martin Luther King Day. So your child's birthday was originally Martin Luther King's Day. It's not really it doesn't matter when you celebrate it. It matters that you celebrate it. So yes, us Christians who celebrate Christmas, we are well aware that December 25th is not the exact day that Jesus was born. It's the day we choose to celebrate his birth. And we're not originally pagans. Now, that day may have been picked because there was already pagan holidays going on, but that's not what we are celebrating. It's not what we have ever celebrated in the centuries, more than a millennia that Christmas has been celebrated. It was never a pagan holiday. Just because you use some decorations that somebody else uses doesn't mean you're the same belief. Other thing you hear a lot is the reason for it's a season of giving. It's all about gifts. And that comes from a good place. It is, giving is a big part of the holiday because you're giving, you're showing love. God gave us Christ, and that's why we're celebrating Christ's birthday. Gave us a path to salvation. And, and then when Jesus was born, he was given the gifts. And so we do that to kind of honor, but the main reason we give gifts without expectation is love. And for me, I believe that's the true meaning of Christmas is love. I think it was, John 3:16, for God so loved the world that, he gave us his only begotten son. I'm paraphrasing here. I don't have it pulled up in front of me. That was the gift that we were given, as mankind. That gift was love. It came from love. So if you really want to know the reason for the season, it's love. And to celebrate the birth of our Savior. And so you can't celebrate a non-religious Christmas. It just doesn't exist. You're not celebrating Christmas. It was not originally a pagan holiday. Now, it was put during this time when other holidays were being celebrated. It made it easier to get people to come along with it. And that's okay. We know Jesus was not born in December. This is the time we choose to celebrate his birth. And this may be a bit rambly, but I just felt like coming on and sharing my thoughts on the subject. True meaning of Christmas. Reason for the season. Reason for the season, celebrate the birth of Jesus. The true meaning is love. Give love to everyone with no expectations and no qualifications. And I love all of you. Appreciate those of you who watch. Appreciate the support. Hope you all have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I will talk to you again soon. I love y'all.